Everyone talks about Pinterest SEO, but most tutorials stop at putting keywords in title and description. That's not enough anymore, guys. Pinterest has become much smarter. And if you want consistent traffic in 2026, you need to understand three basic things. And those are: what are people searching for, which topics are underserved, how Pinterest categorizes content internally. Today, I'm going to show you a Pinterest SEO workflow that combines all three. So let's start with step one. So first step is to do a keyword research. Most people begin keyword research with keyword tools. I actually start directly inside Pinterest, guys, as it has worked for me. So first step is to go to Pinterest and type in a broad topic related to your niche. For example, it can be fall crafts, healthy recipes, small bathroom ideas, toddler activities, and so on. As you type, Pinterest will start suggesting searches. Those suggestions are not random, guys. Pinterest is literally showing you what users are actually searching for. These become your seed keywords. Keep in mind, these are your seed keywords. Now, think of Pinterest as a demand engine, guys. If Pinterest keeps suggesting a phrase, that's actually a signal that real users are searching for it. So, create a list of 20 to 50 seed keywords before moving on to the next step. So the next step is to validate those keywords which you have just found. Now, here's where most creators stop. They find the keyword and then they immediately create content. That's a big mistake, guys. The next step is to actually find the opportunities. Take those seed keywords and run them through Pintrendo. What you're looking for are topics with demand but relatively low competition. Sometimes a keyword may have a huge demand, but everyone is targeting it. Other times you'll find related keywords that have strong interest, but far fewer creators are publishing content around them. Those are the opportunities you actually want, guys. Instead of chasing the biggest keyword in your niche, focus on the keywords that give you the best chance to rank. I'd rather rank for 10 underserved topics than spending 6 months fighting for one highly competitive keyword. So once you have identified an opportunity, it's time to create content. But wait, before writing anything, we need to understand how Pinterest sees the topic. This is where the next step is crucial, and this is where most Pinterest SEO advice completely misses the mark. Pinterest doesn't just look at the keywords, guys. It also uses something called as annotations. Annotations are essentially the topics and interest Pinterest has associated with that piece of content. So they help Pinterest understand the context. So here's how to find them. Go to Pinterest, search your target keyword, and then open one of the top performing pins. Copy that pin's URL, then use Pintendo's annotation hunter feature. This tool extracts the annotation Pinterest has associated with that content. Now you have something incredibly valuable, guys. You can see exactly how Pinterest categorizes successful content in that niche. So use those annotations naturally throughout your blog post, your pin description, your image text overlays, your headings, your subheadings, and so on. This helps Pinterest better understand what your content is about, and the clearer your topic signals are, the easier it becomes to rank on Pinterest. And also, Pinterest helps to distribute your content to the right audience. Now, let's talk about the next step. Next step is optimization. Once you have your target keyword and supporting annotations in place them strategically. Your target keyword should appear in pin title, pin description, blog post title, URL, slug when possible, main heading, image alt text, text overlays, and so on. Then weave relevant annotations naturally throughout the article without keyword stuffing. In other words, write naturally. The goal is relevance, not repetition. Next step is to create multiple pins for the same URL. This is one of the biggest traffic multipliers on Pinterest, to be very honest, guys. Many creators publish one pin and then they move on. Instead, create multiple pin designs for the same article. Simply change the headlines, layouts, colors, image styles, text overlay angles, and you will have a fresh version. One version may get ignored while another version may take off. Pinterest loves fresh creative assets, guys. I usually recommend spacing these pins apart rather than posting them all at once. So give Pinterest time to test each creative independently. Another strategy that still works incredibly well is targeting long tail keywords, guys. So instead of targeting fall crafts, you can target easy fall crafts for kids, dollar store fall craft ideas for adults, rustic fall craft ideas for adults, and so on. Long tail keywords often have less competition and a clearer user intent. A collection of small wins often generates more traffic than chasing one massive keyword. Now, let's talk about the content volume next, guys. This step is critical. Pinterest rewards topical authority. The more content you publish around related topics, the more signals Pinterest receives about your niche expertise. One article can rank for a keyword. 20 articles can establish authority around an entire topic cluster. That's where growth starts to compound, guys. And finally, be patient. Pinterest is not a platform where everything goes viral overnight. Many pins need weeks or even months before they gain traction. Pinterest tests the content, guys. It learns who engages with it, then it expands the distribution. Traffic often looks messy, to be very honest. Some days are up and some days are down. That's completely normal, guys. The creators who win on Pinterest are usually the ones who stay consistent long enough for their content library to compound. So if I had to summarize the entire Pinterest strategy in one sentence, I would say find demand on Pinterest, identify the underserved opportunities using Pintrendo, extract Pinterest annotations, create highly relevant content, and then publish multiple pin variations and stay consistent. That's the framework I'd follow if I were starting a Pinterest account from scratch today.